Ahoy hoy there, my friends! It is time for yet another PvP and Battlegrounds assassin build video. This one is really fast, agile and lethal spinner for solo and small scale fighting. Sure, nothing stops you for running with this in big groups, but it is designed for quick kills and annoying kiting. This build has a big burst and execute potential, making this a reliable killing machine and a backline finisher. Alright, let's go! Like pretty much any glass cannon DD, this too is more of an infiltrator than a brawler build. So we invest most of our resources to stamina. To maximize our burst, we need to be Vampire Stage 2 so we get a little bonus weapon damage after stealth. In PvP, penetration is the way to go rather than stacking too much into a critical damage. That's why we use Lover Stone. Food should be either Dubious Cameron Throne or Artaeum Takeaway Broth. And if you are bold enough and have sustain issues, you can use the Parse food, Lava Soup and Saltris. As always, gear setup supports our playstyle. We have two 5-piece gear sets, one mythic and one monster set piece. Armor is full medium with divine straits and tri-stat enchant on biggest armor pieces. That is why our resources are a bit more balanced, as we need both resource pools to function well. First gear set is Spriggan's Thorns. It is Overland set and it can be found in Bangarai. It gives a whopping amount of penetration and a nice amount of stamina pool. Second gear set is Sheer Venom. It is dungeon set and can be found in Imperial City Prison. Sheer Venom gives us constant damage boost and it deals more damage to targets under 100% of health. Our mythic item is Ring of the Wild Hunt. With Major Expedition you'll run faster than others can sprint. It helps us to kite our enemies and create a distance. Monster Shoulder Piece is more like Kenna, but it can be any shoulder piece that gives either offensive penetration or weapon damage. Front bar weapons are one mace and one sword for power and penetration. Both traits are sharpness and enchants are crusher and weapon damage. Back bar weapon is two-handed. It doesn't matter too much which one, as you do the damage from the front bar anyways. Probably the best choice would be greatsword with power trait to give bit more healing if needed. Back bar is solely for buffing and front bar is where we slot our damaging skills. First skill on front bar is our spammable surprise attack. When it is used from a flank, it sets our enemies off balance and it will proc our CP passive Exploiter for more damage. Second skill is our execute skill, Whirling Blades. It is considered both direct damage and AoE damage. It will proc Sheer Venom right away and its execute range starts from 50% downwards. Third skill is our toggle skill and fighter skill's passive booster. Also while used from enemy's flank you'll get a minor berserk buff as we will critically hit our targets anyways. Fourth skill is power extraction. It'll proc our ulti generation as well as gives us major brutality while dealing good amount of damage. Fifth skill is a flex spot. Relentless Focus is our spectral bow and a huge burst, but it works better in Battlegrounds. In Cyrodiil you can either keep it or switch it to fighter skill's Silver Bolts. Our main ultimate is Dawnbreaker of Smiting. It stuns, it deals big damage and also it deals damage over time. Alright, the back bar. First skill is Forward Momentum. It'll give us stamina regeneration boost as well as major brutality. Always keep it up. Second skill is Shuffle. That way we'll avoid some AoE damage and have a snare immunity. Third skill is Shadowy Disguise. That is our escape and attack tool. Fourth skill is Vigor, our healing skill. Fifth skill is Twisting Path. It grants a major expedition and it procs our shadow passives if we need to escape the heat. Ultimate skill is Soul Tether. This is for panic situations where you need to stun your enemies and gain a reliable healing source. For champion point allocation, there's couple must-have perks and couple flex spots. Make sure you have all the speed perks and sneak cost reductions. Exploiter is a must-have as our main spammable sets enemies off balance anyways. Feel free to copy my CP allocation. Couple words about rotation. Make sure you position yourself in a way that you can hit enemies from a flank. If your enemy is squishy, like healer or lightly armored DD, you probably can just open with heavy attack from the stealth, followed by surprise attack, and then you should be able to spam the execute. If not, use the Dawnbreaker and follow with the execute again. For tankier targets, you'll start the same, but after surprise attack, you'll hit them with Dawnbreaker, so you'll benefit from the vampire's increased weapon damage passive. After that, you'll spam the execute and spin to win. If the combo fails, you have to cloak away and reset the fight. Both sets are medium armor, but shoulder piece is flexible one. If you feel like you'll need more penetration, you can use light Walker's Scoria instead. I don't recommend heavy armor as the benefit is very marginal and you'll get some resources from undaunted passives anyway. If you feel like you can't get your spectral bow loaded constantly, there's a couple choices: Silver Charge or Hidden Blade, and they are for the ranged damage. Or if you feel like you need the gap closer, you can use Ambush. For more escaping tools, there's always the Shadow Image. Thank you all for watching. I hope this inspires you to try out some PvP. We really need you on the battlefield. And if you liked this video, maybe you hit a thumb up and subscribe. Or not, the choice is yours, my friend. Anyway, remember to fight well and give them hell.